Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to the very first episode of Project Zomboid Tallahassee Apocalypse, which originally streamed live on Twitch. Well, let's start a brand new solo. As you can see down here, I know, there's my cursor. Down here, it's probably very tiny, but it does say 4154, which is different than the previous versions. I'm excited about this. We are going to be on Apocalypse difficulty, no mods, as stated. I'll be on Rosewood. The save game file will be called Tal, as this will make sense soon. And here is the traits I'm going with. So, there was a lot of chatter on YouTube comments about how Sunday Driver is terrible, and I don't mind it. I know that you can't tow vehicles when you have it, but I don't mind it, but I got rid of it anyway. I am fit as a fiddle, and this will, again, make sense soon. So, we've got High Thirst, meaning you gotta drink more. Slow Healer, Hearty Appetite, gotta eat more. Pacifist, which is a little bit slower gain for weapon XP. Prone to Illness. Smoker. Prone to Illness does make you a zombie faster, but at that point, it doesn't really matter. You're already dead, so... And it just makes you a little bit more vulnerable to colds. But Outdoorsman makes you less vulnerable to colds, so it's still a net negative. Smoker, Slow Reader. We've got Outdoorsman, which I just said, it resists colds. Lucky, Fast Learner, Keen Hearing, Athletic and Strong. I like the Athletic and Strong. And that is all the points to spend. Then, the character we're going with is Tallahassee. That's as close to Tallahassee as I could make him look. We will be giving him some additional clothing soon. And with the command patch notes, you can read all the things that are in this latest patch or map, which gives you information about where we'll be starting. I'll be using this as well. So let's hit it. These are the end times. Jumping straight on in. He's gonna need a pickup truck. Yeah, and a banjo, right? They say this is how I died, but I disagree. Maybe this one time. The search for Twinkies. Alright, let me pause for a moment. We're clearly in the suburbs. Actually, I think I already know where I am. How weird is that? I think I already know this house. So let's see what we've got here. We're obviously starting a fresh slate. And the first thing I want to do is to see if I have a television in my house, and I do. So let's turn this bad boy on. Set it to low volume. Tune it into Life and Living. And close these curtains, rather. So this is going to be... Oh, why did I do that? Well, that's a good start. Nothing like a little... Okay, you know what? I'm just restarting. I meant to close curtains, and the first thing I do is punch through a window. All right. We'll pretend that never happened. Oh, Lord. All right, Tal. Tal 2. Yeah, I'm not going to start with deep wounds and every zombie in the neighborhood coming to get me because I misclicked. No, thank you. But luckily, everything is preset, so this is pretty easy. Round 2 of the end times. Everything you need to know about the rules, goals, etc. is in the About command, so I don't need to continually answer the same questions over and over. Just hit !About. And, Alright, we are in the same house. This time, won't be punching through anything. Let me grab a cookbook. And I'll mark that down as being had. And turn this down. Turn it into Life and Living. And actually close curtains, not smash windows. The difference of just yet a few pixels. Alright, sitting on the ground and reading a book. So, one of the significant changes between this version and previous versions is the ability, as you can see here, to watch tapes, pre-recorded tapes. So that's pretty different, obviously. And that will give you the ability to learn things after television has ceased to air and broadcast. But with that said, it is still the meta, unfortunately, to be a bit of a couch potato because the tapes are rare and it's very reliable to watch the TV, very unreliable to try to find all the tapes. How do I like the new update? I do like it a lot. I like the change of the couch potato meta. I like all of the sound changes. So the first thing I want to do is to mark off that I have the Cooking for Beginners book. Done. There was another book in here. This is Advanced Farming. Let me mark that down. Advanced Farming. Done. And I'm going to keep the Cooking for Beginners with me if I need a rest. The starter house that you have... Let me continue not to smash my windows. The starting house that you have is always by default empty. It's safe. You don't have to worry. So if you start in like a giant factory, your giant factory will also be empty. It's just the way it is. Kind of nice. Gives you a bit of a breather. So I'm just looking to see what we have. Like the matches here I might want to get because I'm a smoker. We've got a lemon and ice cream. These zombie jump noises are great. They are great. Alright, electronics magazine. I'll just grab that and read that in a minute. T-shirts. A summer hat. Ooh, very fancy. Cordless phones, some bandages. I'll favorite that for now. We have a gun case, but no gun in it. And a knee-length dress. I will buy my pretty floral bonnet. I will end you. Tweezers. That's a useful medical device that does not weigh that heavy. And we have just about exhausted all that this starting house can offer. But the suburbs that I'm in Rosewood, have a lot of garages. So I'm very eager to see what garages have in store. I also want to get a clock or watch or something as soon as I can, so that I know what time it is. So no weapons, unfortunately. Let's see about this garage. Garbage bag, it's always useful. A screwdriver, put that to the belt. The light bulbs and gas cans are coming with me. I might even grab this entire shelf at some point. Ooh, a ball-peen hammer. Even better. Ball-peen hammers are really good weapons to use to knock down doors and the like. I'm going to start moving these large metal shelves so I can stash things in my starter home. I'm going to treat my starter home as the initial sort of loot setup and fill it up until I find a vehicle to evade the first chopper, or the only chopper. So here we go. Oh, you know what? I should have put those metal shelves in front of the window, but whatever. I could put the next set in front of the window. Favoriting the ball-peen hammer and the screwdriver so we don't get rid of it. And transfer everything else into these shelves, except for the orange soda bottle that I will fill with water. There is, primarily in this patch, they have changed graphics, and they have changed sounds. So items have new graphics and sounds that they pretty much totally redid the way sounds work, which is really cool. Oh, we're in. A mint candy, a Dying Strike official soundtrack, a lighter. No key in the ignition. What about this car? Trunks unlocked. A handgun and a box of bullets. A tissue if we get a cold. And in the trunk, a standard car battery, a lug wrench, but I just have one already. So that's good. We are... Oh, that's not what I mentioned. Hit. I'm going to transfer this all away before heading to the next house. We're just going to keep loot hoarding. So this is an example of media that can be played and listened to for sometimes skill, sometimes entertainment. There's 3 zombies there, so I'm going to try the house the other direction, as I currently only really have a ball peen hammer as a weapon. Not ideal, and we're on apocalypse difficulty, which means that I have a limited ability to strike. Oh, good. Loot all. I actually might head back to the television because soon it should be noon. Oh, a garden saw? Terrific. Tire pump, wood mallet. Wood mallets are also good at breaking down doors. Propane torch, that's fantastic. Now all I need is a welder to start to work on my metalwork. A welding mask. I'm gonna close the garage door so that nothing can hide in there. And I'm gonna keep the garden saw on me, because I might break things down with it. And let's transfer everything else out. Alright, I'm gonna sit for a minute, and I have no idea what time it is because I haven't found a clock or watch yet. But I'm gonna sit on the ground and read until the next TV show pops up. The next TV show should be a carpentry one, so I don't want to miss that, as that would be that'd be bad to miss. I wish there was a... Oh, yeah, here we go. I was right about the time. I think this is kicking off. As far as my activity feed goes, That Be a Dragon, thanks for the sub. Glitch and Queerzilla and RJ, thanks for the bits. Bagos Moles, thanks for the resub, as did Marzin. Thank you for the resub as well. What am I watching here? Why are they talking about biscuits and gravy? I also sort of hear the thudding. Oh yeah, here we go. Y'all are watching Woodcraft. Perfect, thank you. Sort of hear the thudding of a zombie nearby. So this here is carpentry. Should get me up to, should give me 97.5 experience, clearing level 1 entirely. All the while, I'm reading the Cooking for Beginners book, multitasking. I should start checking car radios for emergency frequency. Car fashion, you are completely right. And Miko, thanks for the resub as well. Yeah, I need to learn the emergency frequency so that I know when the water, power, and chopper are coming. Also storms and things like that, weather, etc. And that should be everything. And off we go. Got my 97.5. All right, let's check those car radios, see if they have emergency frequency information. And if they do, I will write it down, unlike times previous where I didn't. So to do that, go to the device options and check. No emergency frequency here, just the radio, talk, hits, etc. Ooh, a cowboy hat already? I don't mind if I do. And a watch, perfect. Set an alarm. And give me that cowboy hat. Oh, man, it was meant to be. It was meant to be, my friends. I'm already in a cowboy hat. All right, setting the alarm for this thing. I'm going to set it to 5:50 a.m. And wear it on my right wrist. God, I'm already starting to look like Tallahassee. These jeans are in good condition. I'll grab them. I have a washer in my house. All right, this radio. Any luck? No. No emergency broadcast. But I at least know what time it is, the date, temperature, if that matters. Doesn't matter yet. Okay, no house alarms, please. And we'll start looting. I'm pretty sure I had a can opener in the starter home, so I'm not going to worry about that. Anything on the stove? Nope. Burger in the freezer. I haven't cleared this home, so I got to be a little careful. Comic books and foraging for intermediates. I'm going to write that down. I keep track of all of my books found with a simple matrix here, so I know what I've looted. So foraging intermediate has been checked off. Have they added new books? No, they have not. All the skills are the same. A sewing kit? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely yes. All right, so I have a sewing needle already. That's amazing. All I need is scissors. And some bandages. Fantastic. I'm also going to start to remove the curtains of the next door house and put them in my primary house. Because, yeah, that's what you do. And let's disassemble the television while we're standing here. The high value things to disassemble, like beds and televisions and things like that, are good for grinding experience, even though I haven't read the electrical book. I'm still going to break it down anyway. Glitch, you think that was streamer luck? Maybe. All right, so first aid beginners, farming intermediates. Hold on, let me do this. First aid beginner, farming intermediate, and electricity intermediate. I should be doing these in pencil, but whatever. Loot all. That's a pretty handy find. I've already looted in the kitchen. No sludge yet. God, I've been in 2 houses. Expecting a sludge this soon is just unreasonable. But no scissors either. But again, I think it's a little early for that as well. So I don't know for certain these houses are empty. So I gotta enter them, each one, as if they could have zombies. And let me just say, in this current patch, there is a lot of jump scares. So you've been warned. And all of these curtains are going to be used to curtain up my starter home so that I can more easily stay hidden from zombies. Oh, fail. That's okay. As long as you're not punching the windows, I'm happy. Another sewing kit. Alright, apparently not that hard to find needles. I'm okay with this. And we have a radio. I'm going to place this radio on the ground. Well, not like that. That's the wrong kind of place. But as you can see, they have items that have been placed but not installed. So there's 2 types of placements. There's one which is permanent, and there's one that like puts the item down. And I'm just seeing about... Nope, no emergency broadcast. That's too bad. We'll keep trying. Pens and pencils. Note paper. Oh, and one more sheet. Curtain, whatever they call it. Okay, this house is, I would say, officially cleared. Other than me disassembling the bed, I guess I could do that. Alright, I took all the planks because I might, I'm not sure, but I might, barricade up some of the windows in the starter home. Are those note papers useful for anything? You can actually write notes when you have a pen or a pencil, and for multiplayer that could be useful to like leave notes for other people or something like that, or to write notes for yourself. I don't know. Not really. I wouldn't say it's like all that useful. Oh, don't put the sheets away. And the planks, I'm just going to put on the ground for now. Right, so let's go around to all the windows and add sheets to cover up so that zombies can't see us. And I'm gonna continue to avoid smashing windows like an idiot. With a pen and pencil, you can also, if you found a map, you can also write on a map, which is pretty useful. So you can write down like where you've been and mark houses that you've cleared and all that stuff. Yeah, you can also write to a journal to relieve your boredom. That's another thing that you can do. Alright, I guess I'm just eating a lemon. I haven't found any cigarettes yet, and my guy is a smoker, so I'll be keeping that in mind. I think I also put that hamburger like on the shelf, so I'll have to grab that from the shelf. All right. Just curtaining up everything up here. My character did start off as totally normal weight. So I don't really need to worry about losing or gaining. Alright, I am out of sheets. That's where I'm pretty well covered now. Where is that? So this sewing kit, I'm not going to worry about the sewing kit until I find scissors, because a needle without scissors doesn't really help me at all. And here's the burger fresh. Favorite the burger and transfer the rest. I'm also going to open up the box of nails and keep some of them, but not all of them. That way, if I have to get out of a second-story window, I can do that easily. I can just nail some sheet rope and hop out of the window without sustaining damage. All right, where's that burger? There it is. Alright, I think we're good. That about covers all that I needed to do. I have about an hour before next show starts. I think what we'll do in that time is patrol around my house briefly to see if there's any easy zombies to kill, like this one. The training sheet is new, and I think it indicates the things that you've read. It's like a it's information about the recipes that you've read and the books that you've read, to try to help you keep track of the log. But with that said, I do find it easier just to write it down. Okay, I hear zombies somewhere. Freezer, nope. Let's see, what do I need from here? Matches, magazine, lighter, garbage bag. Oh, hello. And cleaning liquid. Oh, there was another one, I think. Okay, neither of them have anything. Well, long sleeve shirt, I'll take that. Trying to have some spare clothing. I'll also take the curtain here. Canned beans, pepper, vinegar. A bowl, a white mug. I think there was marinara on the shelf. Hey, little radio. There we go. 1016 is the the emergency broadcast. So now I know how to get emergency information. And I'm gonna get my butt back home. Oh, a house key. I'm gonna get my butt back home for my stories. My stories on the telly. And this is what is this? This is fishing. Eat a burger while watching my fishing show. Still no cigarettes, though. Which is the anxious moodlet up here. Nothing I could do about that. For now. And my fishing has hit level 1. Until next time, guys, and we're done. Alright, let's turn this off. Don't need that anymore. I sort of hear something going thud. That makes me a little uncomfortable. So what I'll do here is in this, underneath the sink, I'm going to store my non-perishables. So that if I need to bug out quickly, I know where to look without having to search much. I'll include vinegar and sugar and things like that in there. I'll put the radio down on the kitchen table. No, not on the floor, dude. There it is. And if we turn it on, lower the volume down to its lowest. Hey, the preset disappeared. Weird. Emergency broadcast. It's called emergency 1016. Okay. I guess pepper, for now, will be a food. Transferring everything out. And here is the weather information. Clear skies. Warm. It doesn't really matter. I'm not likely to have a chopper come for days, so I'm going to ignore that. Hey, Sin. Thanks for the resub. I appreciate it. All right, what am I doing up here? I am covering one. I also might want to add bug out sheet ropes up here. So I don't like putting oh, I use the okay. I don't like putting them where there's windows underneath because it makes it harder to use to climb back up, which is exactly what I just did just now. All right, what's going thud thud thud? Oh, it's a zombie bashing that back door. And the jump scare music. I love it. I don't know about you guys, but I love it. Hey, Ascendancy. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Thank you for the raid, man. How was Dota treating you today? Zomboid is treating me good so far. Alright, I'm putting on this guy's clothing, even though it's nasty, because it protects me. You stalled the whole day? That's a bummer. Sometimes, in my humblest opinions, it's nice to just take things nice and relaxed for a change. Has Yoda ever growled or barked during a stream? Last stream, he was barking his head off. He went full crazy. Which was pretty funny. More needles. Wow, okay. So needles are not going to be my bottleneck in this stream. I'm getting so many. And I still haven't confirmed that this house is safe. So I'm proceeding through it kind of carefully. As I say, as I smash up some wood, make a lot of noise. Once I know that you know, honestly, I'm not even sure that you know, barricading up my windows is all that important. Just my 2 cents. Ooh, bottle of disinfectant. And I say that because, you know, if they're smashing on the glass, I don't know. It's one of these situations where, like, if they're already trying to break in, all it does is delay them. Maybe that's good, I guess. Oh, a leather jacket. Double dibs. All the other clothing. I want to grab the crate because the crate is going to be good storage. Oh, it takes so long. Nervous wreck. All because you want cigarettes. Please don't break this crate. Hey, I got it. All right. Other than some furniture I could break down, this house is pretty cleared. I start with a belt, right? Yeah, I start with a belt. People fall asleep to my channel on the regular. I'm not even mad. I can place pillows on my bed at home for immersion. If only it made sleeping nicer. Once I know that the neighborhood is not going to swarm me if I barricade up some windows, maybe I'll do that. And transfer. All right. Did I not have another water bottle somewhere? Here, grab the candy cane. That doesn't belong in there. All the edibles come out. No, maybe I didn't have a water bottle. Salt. That's food. Sort of. Oh, yeah, no, there it is. It's at the top. Maybe I should sort by alphabetical. That would help. As someone with high thirst, having 2 water bottles on hand is better than one, better than none. Getting a little hungry, so I'm going to eat half of the cabbage. And yeah, this is only day 1. You can see actually on the top right, July 9th is day 1. Every time. Always is. Don't forget I have ice cream. I want. I'll take the non-perishables out of the fridge. That doesn't make that much sense. Start organizing this nicely. The reason for the nice organization is if I have to bug out quickly, it's very good to have things sorted and organized so that I can just grab what I need. And yeah, I know I'm not sitting on a chair. It's not possible. But I'm sitting, listening to the radio for the weather report and reading my cooking book before heading to bed. Clear skies, mild wind. Sounds good. Uko! Hey, Uko. Thanks for the resub, man. Thumbs up of approval. Come on, you're my dude here is reading a book and listening to the radio and he's sad? Fine. I think the sadness is as the result of not having cigarettes. So I'll read a book. Or a comic. I'll read a comic book. Comic books resolve unhappiness, so. Come on, Tallahassee. You're fine. Oh, I should grab the canned potato out of there, too. I make you binge watch stuff? Hey, Crimson. Cheers, dude. Oh, that lingering need for a cigarette. It's biting into me like a zombie. I'll read some of these other magazines that I have, and then if you that's not what I'm trying to do. If you read those magazines and go to training materials, I believe it checks it off here. What magazine is this? This is Electronics Vol 3. So if you take a look at Electronics Volume 3, you'll see that all checked off in a moment here. So wait, I have no idea why this is useful, because it isn't, in my opinion, but whatever. And there it is. It's checked off. Alright, what else doesn't belong in here? Maybe the bowl doesn't belong. And I'm going to put the medical supplies elsewhere as well. The reason for that is if I get hurt, I don't want to be fumbling around a long list of garbage trying to figure out what I need to do to cure myself. And that includes needles, because you can help yourself with that. And probably thread too. So let me drop one of these sewing kits on the ground and grab the thread out of it. Cleaning liquid. It's kind of first aid-ish. Barely. Mint candy's food. And tissues and vitamins are kind of... Oh, and tweezers too. Although I already have tweezers on me. Alright, potato goes in. Candy goes in. In fact, give me the candy now. And then for medical supplies, I'll have it be the one over here. So I'm going to carry one bandage on me because they're reusable in a pinch. But the other medical stuff can go in there. The saucepan and the other stuff I have here, I'll just put away. Cleaning liquid. I don't know. Don't really have a good spot for it. All right, let's hit the sack because I am tired and I'm going to want to be up for the morning show. My alarm is set, so we should be fine. "33 pages into this cooking for beginners. Slow reader indeed. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to do the whole couch potato meta again, but I'll try to do it the least painful possible. By rushing through it, even though that puts me in a little bit of danger. Just because I know it's... Oh, tooltip item weight stack. Okay, yeah, that's some bugs. Even though it puts me in a little bit of danger because I know it's not exactly the most compelling. Let's check out another house. I want to clear my block first, I think. So let's go one over. So we've cleared this already. Yeah, I'm not going to need any of that. But I don't think no, I've been in the house. Alright, next house. Leave the door open. It's open. No tripping me. That's just rude. Oh, there's another one. I should have honestly let her climb out rather than me go in. That'd be safer. And we have a West Point map. I'll take it, but I'm not in West Point. I'm in Rosewood. A crowbar. Thread and a walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkies are multiplayer items. You can talk to other players on VoIP with walkie-talkies. How do I even say your name? I was gonna try to say thank you for the resub, but Ciceron Kari? I don't know. Count me as illiterate, but thank you. Big cooking pot, that's great. Box of jars, awesome. And someone wants to borrow some salt. Nope, she's got backup. Alright, anything on them beta blockers? It's not bad. And another watch. Ooh, meat patty that is cooked. I'm just gonna eat the whole thing now. The things that are cooked, they'll rot pretty quick. Nothing in the freezer. So, eat them while you got them. You could always refreeze it, I suppose, but I might as well be nice and full for once. Alright, up we go. You know what's weird? Orion, thank you for the resub. It didn't show up on my activity feed. That is really... Oh, there it goes. It was super lagged. Ooh, I'm listening to someone die next door. Little Wilhelm scream or something. Shellbow, yours didn't show up either? Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but I don't like it. A suture needle, sleeping tablets. By the way, little known fact, you can die on sleeping tablets. I think actually you could die pretty easily on sleeping tablets, if I recall. Mix that with a little barbiturates and you're just dead. A really weird way to die. Leviathan, thanks for the resub as well. Or not even the resub, just the sub. Rock on, dude. The recent series convinced you to reinstall? Uh-oh. That's not a good sound. Zomboid's getting better and better. There was a recent thread on Reddit which was funny. It was like, it was trying to call out 7 Days to Die for being a game that was, uh-oh, that garage is full. 7 Days to Die for being in early access for like an extraordinarily long time. And someone was like, may I introduce you, Project Zomboid. Early access for so many years now. This is a little bit more than I want to deal with. One way to deal with them is to use vehicles to break up the group, and also let me take beta blockers to reduce my panic so that I hit more effectively. So if you sort of, yeah, as you can see, walking around the vehicles broke up the large group, and some of them singled themselves out more easily. You can also do that with fences, but I don't want to aggro any more than I have to. And we added another. I sure wish I had an effective weapon. We're getting through it. Now where's my banjo? I need the twang. Alright, I don't see anything worth anything on them. Still a little agitated. Still want my cigarettes. You know, I have enough stuff on me that I think it's worth going... and dropping it all off. How is my hammer doing? Like, durability-wise? A little over half. Got it. The cooking pot should be filled with water. Because one of the things I'm going to want to do is to sterilize bandages with the cooking pot and boiling water. But I'm going to do that not right now. I'm going to do that later. I want to go into that garage to see what all the fuss was about. Why that little horde was partying in the garage like it was 1993. How big is the map? It's pretty massive. Driving wise, it's not that big, but like to walk across the whole thing would take you real life many hours, many hours. You'd actually probably not survive the walk, to be honest, because it is also sketchy and dangerous to walk that far. But yeah. It's a big map. Oh, Jesus. Okay. It's not empty. There you go, dude. Come on out. Come on out. No, don't trip me. All right. now it's cleared. After much panic. Looks like a bunch of metalwork and stuff. Metal bar is a pretty good weapon. I think it's slightly longer range than the crowbar that I have. A car battery of heavy duty type in mint condition. And some cockroaches, a bag, and bottles. Okay, nothing else. So if I want to know where I am, that's the church. So that puts me, if I take a look at the map, and here is the map command. If I take a look at the map, that puts me kind of right in the middle of Rosewood. Northeast of me would be the food market and laundromat, which would be good to work my way to clear out before we lose power, so that I can, or honestly even before that, because the food that is not refrigerated in the food mart will rot, and that's a lot of fresh food that could be frozen or jarred. That'd be a really good thing to do. I don't know where I'm going to base up. I think I'm going to avoid where I had based up originally in Rosewood many series ago, which was the fire station, because the fire station has some clipping issues. God, I hate that. Scissors! And we'll start tailoring soon. Oh, Jesus. She almost got a nibble. I don't know why my swing didn't go off. Missed her by like a centimeter or something. Crunch. I still hear more thumping. As far as objective and all that goes, it's all up in the about command. Because I get asked that so often, I have a command to answer it. Which is why I don't answer it. Hey, Jordan. Posture check? No, that door is locked. Due to the lack of cigarettes, my dude's getting a little weepy. Oh, we've got a generator in the garage there. That's gonna be awesome. I don't know how to use generators yet, but that's an awesome find. Duct tape, hammer, a plank. I shouldn't really have my back turned. Empty bottles. Okay, that's empty. Propane torch, awesome. So now I can start to do metalwork if I wanted to, because we have the mask as well. And let's go ahead and grab the... No, don't grab the plastic chair. Grab the... Weird. I'm hitting R to cycle through the objects, but it's not letting me cycle to the generator. So I'll grab the plastic chair and drop it off somewhere. In front of the window. Alright. What the heck? Is there not a generator here? Is this like a fake generator? Oh, there we go. Take generator, because I'm just stupid. And we'll bring this back home. So I don't have the manual about how to use generators. Oh, I guess I'm not taking it home yet. Alright, let's not miss our stories. I'll take it later. Wait, what? Wrong house. But my stories. Can you get over the craving for a cigarette? Yeah, you can. As Glitch says, it does take a long time. You can also get over agoraphobia or claustrophobia, but that also takes a long time. You can also get over cowardice. That takes a long time as well. Those traits sort of degrade over time or reduce their effects over time. Are there survivors or NPCs? Only in multiplayer. There's no NPCs, not yet. It's going to be the last feature they added to the game before the 1.0 release. And then as far as other survivors, it's a multiplayer game. Not this branch, but previous branches have multiplayer. There are also mods that add multiplayer as well, as chat is happy to point out. So can the cigarette addiction go away? Yes, it can. And actually, do you all want to vote? Should I not smoke? If I don't smoke, I'll just be agitated for like a long time and have to fight my sadness. And then I don't know, it's up to you. This book is obsolete? Oh yeah, it is obsolete now. Has it been telling me it's obsolete this whole time and I'm just ignoring it? Probably, right? All right, let's get rid of the cooking for beginners. I'm already past it. And transfer everything else except for the scissors. I'm going to favorite the scissors. Transfer everything else over. With these scissors, I'm going to start modifying my clothing. I think what I'll do... Oh, that shelf is full. I think what I'll do is... the first pass is I'm just going to modify my clothing as cheaply as possible. With whatever I can find, and then eventually aim for it to be leather. But sewing extra layers into your clothing is pretty awesome. Let's freeze my... Why? Oh, because I favorited them. Yeah, there's a zombie there. Oh, boy. That's kind of a lot of zombies. Down that way. Okay, I'm not going to go down there yet. We'll avoid that. We'll go get the generator. Cutting jeans can help, yeah. So I'm going to start to cut for denim strips. There is fabric, denim, and leather. And I'll start to cut denim stuff for denim strips. I don't have access to a whole lot of leather just yet. But when I get access to it, I'll sew that into the important stuff. Is that guy wearing a helmet? An annotated map? That could be interesting. No, his hair just looks like a helmet. Before I bring this generator home, I'm going to strip all these zombies for thread. Another thing that you can get is when you strip clothing like this, like I'm doing now, you can get thread from the clothing, which can yield you, you know, things to be able to sew. But I'm not getting a lot of luck with thread. Oh, there we go. That's my first thing of thread. It's pretty rare. You have to do a lot of stripping for it. I'm going to be the zombie stripper. Ha ha ha. But seriously. This is meta. You may not like it, but this is peak meta. Do I wish to wipe the windows? Yes. And I'd like to count. I'm not that much of a vampire. I'm not going to do too much of this. I just want enough thread to be able to modify the clothing that I have on. And I don't even have the best stuff on. Better stuff would be like denim shirt, not this long sleeve shirt I have on, for instance. Oh, they just fully broke that door, didn't they? Golf club and duct tape. Thread can be combined to make it easier to carry. Yeah, let me add that. I mean, it's not... doesn't lighten the load that much, but it does make it more simple. Thank you for watching Project Zomboid Tallahassee Apocalypse, which originally streamed live on Twitch, September 23rd. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, as well as a link to Discord, where you could join and sign up for notifications and announcements, and chat with me in real time. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, Zombie Slayers.